TruTag Technologies is a Silicon Valley-based platform technology that is able to create an optical memory device that can embed hundreds of millions of combinations of spectral pattern and signature into analog objects, and having developed a spectral imager, a camera that is 100 times able to capture 100 times more color than any cameras that exist in the world today, in order to create a system that can authenticate, track, and trace almost all analog goods in the world, including items that goes into the human body. In the very beginning, we created basically an optical memory device, a chip that's the size of a piece of dust particle, where we can embed into it hundreds and millions of combinations of what we call optical signature, spectral signature, that can be embedded into the very fabric of products, including food and medicine, so that upon decryption, we can tell you about the authenticity, the origin, the site of manufacturing, and as much information data as you want about that particular product, including, for example, we can put a 50-page drug package insert onto the surface of a pill in 20 different languages, all using this optical technology. So in here, as you can see in this little vial, is about 5 million chips, as we call it, optical memory devices. Each is the size of a piece of dust particle. And within each dust particle, we can embed hundreds of millions of optical signature at will. So imagine a beetle. You've seen the back of beetle shells, right? They're extremely colorful, brilliant in color. And you almost never find two beetle shells exactly alike in terms of their color and their pattern. Well, it turns out that the color does not come from any pigments. It comes from the reflectance of light from the nanopores within the shells. And that's exactly our ability, is to be able to create these nanopore structure at will to create a basically infinite number of spectral patterns within each of these dust particles. Well, the particles themselves are not nano because we want to make sure it's traceable, edible. In fact, we can make them very large or very small, but we like not to make them nano. The pores, however, the pores inside are nano in nature. Think of a beehive, for example. If you blow that up, that's what inside one of these dust chips look like. What we provide is an ability to be able to digitize things in the analog world in a way that does not require a traditional label, a traditional sticker, because we can actually embed this into the very fabric of the product itself. So imagine cookies on the internet via Google, translate that into the physical analog world, and how powerful would that be?